Hi, I'm Owen Fitzpatrick, author of the book, The Charismatic Edge, and creator of the online Charisma Training Academy. And you're very welcome to this next episode of the Dublin Interview Series. And today we're going to be talking about influence. So here he is, Mr. Owen Fitzpatrick. How are you? Thank you once again for joining us. Now, before we get into influence, many women believe that you are the best looking guy in the area of personal and professional development. How do you feel about that? Well, you know, I'm very flattered. I mean, I know there's a few good looking guys out there on the circuit as well. And, I don't think I'm the best looking, but I'm delighted that I'm regarded by so many women as being good looking. I think you're very attractive yourself. I mean, I think that you're probably the best looking interviewer I've ever had. So, okay, so obviously being good looking helps you influence others. But what do you think makes a person influential? What are the most important things you need to be aware of? Or what is it that the best influencers are aware of to become so effective at influencing? Well, I think what makes people successful or good at influencing other people is them understanding that it's not just about the message. It's about them as the presenter of the message. It's about the people they're presenting the message to, and it's about the context in which the message is being presented. And only then can you start to look at how to present the message effectively. And what books or authors would you recommend on the topic of influence? I think the best book out there on influence and persuasion was Influence by Dr. Cialdini, Robert Cialdini, which is the classic book on influence. Persuasion Engineering is another great book by Dr. Richard Bandler and John Laval. Fantastic book on applying NLP to the area of persuasion. There's also Nudge by Thaler, and I think it's Sunstein. And again, that's a terrific book on behavioral economics of influence. And all of these different books, they all have a different aspect, different way of looking at influence. There's lots more out there, but those would be the three I'd say to start with. So when you're trying to persuade or influence someone, what are the things that you should be researching? What are the things you should know about someone when you're trying to influence them? Well, I think the things that you should be researching or knowing about the other person in order to influence them, I think first of all, you should understand who do they believe themselves to be? What's their identity? So you need to be able to make sure when you communicate, you understand a person's perception of themselves, because that allows you to understand how your message might impact them or influence them in that way. You should also know what the other person wants. That's absolutely crucial. Understand their goals, what's their objectives, what is it that they want. You should know also what they don't want and what they're fearful of or what they're scared of. The more information you have about that, the more likely you are to be able to get the message across. You should know about the context in which they're coming from, their background, so maybe their cultural background, their history, the experience level that they have. That will also inform you as to how to communicate, how to use language, what kind of language to use when you're talking to them. And you should also know in terms of any past experience they've had with whatever message you're trying to convey. So what do they think? If they do have an opinion about what you're talking about, what is their opinion? The more you know about the other person, the easier it will be for you to know exactly how to present your message and articulate it precisely. And it's also a good idea to be able to help them, to understand more about how they make decisions or how they've made decisions in the past, because, you have to look at that from an economics point of view or behavioral economics perspective. Now, we've another question from one of your blog readers, one of the subscribers to your YouTube channel. Again, I'm not really sure I understand the question, but I'll ask it to you anyway. And that is, they want to know, why do birds suddenly appear every time you draw near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Sorry, I don't understand. What do you mean? I mean, how does them being close to me have anything to do with? No, it was that's a song. Why do birds suddenly appear? It's a song. It was right. Okay, humor. Was a joke. Yeah, it was a joke. Yeah. Well, you're known for being incredibly funny. A lot of people say that you're hilarious. How do you manage to become so successfully? Funny. I don't know. I just think I like to be playful, and I kind of have a very strange brain.
Right.
I think really weird thoughts, so people laugh a lot of the times. You know, that's what makes me funny. Great. Now, please tell me more about your Charisma Training Academy. I've heard amazing things, and I believe it's insanely great value. Well, the Charisma Training Academy is something that I've been doing for a number of years, very close to my heart. It's an online training course divided into 6 modules. It's, you know, more than 20 years of training in there. And it's on the foundations of charisma, the essentials of communication. It's a sales and influence, leadership, storytelling, public speaking. I mean, there's a massive amount of content there, video files, audio files, PDF files, all in an online membership site where people can log in and access. If you're interested, you can go to www.charismatrainingacademy.com and you can sign up for some free videos. And really, it's you know, the people that have signed up for it have really been raving about the course and about how much value they've gotten from it. Well, there you have it. For more information on that, it's www.charismatrainingacademy.com. Again, you get 3 free videos as well that you just put your name and email in for. So it's a great opportunity to learn more about charisma. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this particular episode. Again, tune in next time where we'll be talking about yet another topic of expertise. This has been the Dublin Interview Series with Mr. Owen Fitzpatrick. Thank you again, Owen, for taking time out to be able to do this for us. For now, I'm Owen Fitzpatrick. Thanks for watching.